also, yeah, I haven't played Zomboid for like, what, a fortnight now? Well, maybe a little less than a fortnight, because like technically I did play it on a Friday. And then I just didn't play it for a week. So, yeah, there's a good chance that
Here we go again.
I might die if I fight a zombie. Hey, Kanye. I was watching a little bit of your stream earlier today. I was awake when I should not have been awake. And I'm also trying to like stretch out my elbow because my fucking arm is caning me. But yeah, what are you up to? How you doing? I assume sleeping, preparing for sleep and whatnot. But yeah. It's like past weekend. I was, you know, supposed to be getting a lot of sleep, and my partner's sister was over from the other side of Australia early. She was supposed to be over at the end of the month, but she changed up when she was coming over, so there was outings to be had, and instead of sleeping, and the sleep that I got was not great, so yeah, prepping to sleep. I figured as much. You get your rest, Kanye. Always good to see you, always good to see you redeem and stuff. So, well, hello there. Hello there too, Keelan. What are you up to? I hope it was I hope it was entertaining to watch. It was. I was kind of just cruising in and out while I was having a little bit of food. But it was interesting. I've seen that game before. I've looked at it before. And I hadn't really seen somebody like playing it. But I had looked at it. Gothic already? Hold on. Give me a second. Where are we at with her? There we go. Right off the bat, Keelan. Mischief is what you're up to? Yeah, that sounds about right. I kind of wasn't expecting it to be redeemed so quickly. Now, I do have to drive my ass home, but I kind of wanted to wait until the fog clears up a tiny bit. So, I was just gonna see if I had anything I could reach within the car. We might be able to maybe read, or something we might be able to do, because like she could maybe read that, but it's probably too high up. If a zombie comes rapping on the door, we will have to leave, but just for like a few minutes, if I can. I'd rather not drive this in the oh, what do you call it? Is it supposed to be here or out there? Yeah, anyway, I'd rather not go for a skittle through the fog, because that's just the fastest way to wreck this car. I do have glass making, but I don't want to bother really reading that yet. Do I have a magazine? Masonry, mechanics. I don't think we're ready to read 2. Yeah, we can't read 2 yet. We might not have a book. Although, I will pull that drink bottle onto me. Fuck it, I guess we can go for a little drive. This is yeah, I'm not surprised you're up to mischief, Keelan. People tend to say similar stuff about games that they used to. I'm just going to take this slow for a hot second while I just catch up what you said. The game is really a case of getting used to it. But if you don't start with hard mode, like Hard-Headed Ass did from the demo onwards, oh yeah. It sort of, at least the part that I saw, kind of struck me as one of those sort of like, you know, rhythm pattern-y sort of games where you got to kind of like move yourself into the right spot to do the most damage and stuff. Or like keep up with like certain movements, certain directions and stuff. That's kind of what I got out of it. Like I said, I was kind of like just chilling and eating. So I wasn't paying like too heavy attention to like how the mechanics and stuff worked, but it was pretty interesting. I also like the fact that you could give what I assume was a store clerk head pats. I thought that was very, very enjoyable. I'm like, that should be in most games, honestly. I don't want to drive it too fast because I do want the option to swerve away from zombies if I can. I didn't want to be driving in the fog, but we don't have much of a choice. I should probably also try out Build 42 somewhere soon. Yeah, you could give it a crack if you want. Wait, have I not actually driven up this, or have I just come like a weird way? Hang on. Hang on a second, where am I? Center me. No, I did come down here. Now the question is, where does this road go? Does it connect to that? Because if it connects to that, hold on. Let's go for a little excursion. Let's go straight ahead for a moment. I can't remember realistically turning much. So I just want to kind of see where this kind of goes to. If it goes to anywhere, it kind of like looks like we lose the road. It's like this is turning into like somebody's like place. Oh god. Holy crap, it fully froze. It's fog fog. Yeah, fog, not frog. Holy crap. Fucking English, I'll tell you what. Fog reminds me of old cartoons where the world cut. Was it? What is the fog like? Peel open to see what's around. It is kind of clearing. But at the same time, like, I kind of feel like what I should do. Hold on a second. Let me bring you guys your little chat window. Just over here. Where I can see it better. That way, I can read and drive. That would be a bit better. I move it around for all the different games, and some of them are better spots than others. Oh, shit. Not saying that I won't accidentally drive into a tree. I'd like to keep this one in good condition if I could bring it home in good nick, you know? But I am curious, like, where the fuck this goes. Because that looks like that's supposed to be houses. And I'm really curious if this... Actually, hang on a second. No, there's no way that connects up to there. That can't be. I want to go this way just to see if it connects up here somewhere. Because if it does, it'd be good. What else? The best comparison is being... Was it Bullet Hell or Final Fantasy? I'm going to assume that's 14? Style rating mechanics. Oh yeah? I haven't played either of those. So... Well, that's probably a really good comparison. I have no clue. It looked interesting. I was also relatively kind of sleepy because this was much earlier in the day. I had been up since like stupid o'clock. I'd been up. Oh dear. I've been up since like 9 a.m. and I shouldn't have been. That doesn't look like that connects. Nail cut road, huh? I don't feel like that connects that way, and I don't feel like it connects this way, but I want to see where this goes, and I've got plenty of fuel. So we're going to go find out. I guess these are storage units? Actually, no, we're not going to get out. That's how I get dead. Don't text and drive, yeah, I know that. Also, no worries about the luck. It's just like, because I haven't played Zomboid for like a fortnight, I feel like extra uncoordinated, you know? And I'm also a bit drowsy and shit, so yeah, I'm kind of like a bit extra, like not quite with it. Because like, yeah, we ended up, as I said, I was supposed to rest after the billathon, both Saturday and Sunday, but my partner's sister ended up coming to visit sooner than had planned. I don't know if that obviously connects there, obviously, but we'll go this way. Fuck it. I was going to turn, but I'm like, fuck that. Let's go this way. But yeah, anyway, because we went out to hang out with her and stuff, ended up playing like darts, and I've got a dead arm now. And wandering around and stuff after the week and stuff was just tiring. Someone reading your cupboards in the background. Nah, it's just my partner. In the house, just like echoes. So, like, he would have just, like, opened and closed the door. That's all he would have done. But it would have made, like, the loudest fucking noise. Normally you guys will hear him when he goes in the door across from where I'm sitting now. And, yeah. I'm surprised you guys could hear him further up. But I did say to him, I'm like, I'm pretty sure they can hear you when you're, like, going into this room. And I have confirmation now, so I'll let him know. I also do technically have my microphone amplified now, so it could just be amplifying that. I saw there was a cow back there too. So I amplified the microphone so I don't have to speak as loud, which is actually being really beneficial this week because I don't have much of a voice. So, yeah, I'm lucky with that. I don't remember what it was from, but I remember it. The what now? The fog in the cartoons? I don't know. I feel like I know the reference, but I too don't know what it's from, you know? So how you doing, Jackal? What are you up to? Yeah, the zombies, sort of. I don't know, I haven't seen any on this way. I saw some in the fog, but like, I'm kind of cool with the fact that there's not doing anything. We are very hungry though, so maybe we pause for a second, we give her some food. We're bound to have something on her. Oh, maybe we did eat the granola bar. Okay, what have we got in the car? We can eat the peanut butter puck. Eat that for the moment. I know she's getting tired, but I'm trying to wheel her ass back home. And I accidentally just cancelled out her eating. Okay, so I was right. It does connect up to here. I fucking knew it. This was the way we went the first time. Eat that puck. First time I hear door closing, so probably Mike now picks it up. It could just be the loudness that he's shutting it too, because depending on how tired he is will determine like how like noise suppressed something will get closed. I have noticed, because same thing happens in the morning. Like, yeah, if I'm still streaming, if an event still keeps going into the morning and stuff, I normally have like some kind of like a sign. Oh, hello, a sign out in the house that basically says like I'm still live. So he generally knows to be a bit quieter because he'll get picked up in the background and shit. Looks like it's got elements from Elden Ring in it, which is good. What, this or the game Kanye was playing, which I cannot remember off the top of my head. I think it's like, I feel like it's something black, but and or bunnies, but I don't fucking remember the word off my brain at the moment. It's neither of those, and I know that. Oh, hello. No, I should go this way. I kind of remember this pathway from after the snow. But yeah, basically the weekend was kind of interesting because I discovered that I was like really badly dehydrated. This was news to me because like I stretched my hand, right? I stretched my hand while I was out, and when I softened like the stretch of my hand, I discovered that like my hand all crinkled up like you do when you're like really badly dehydrated. So I tried to compensate by drinking a lot of water, and yeah, my body just decided that it was going to hold on to that shit. And so then like I went to pick up something and it left an indent in my hand. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Now I'm retaining water. So yeah, anyway, I fucking my fucking toe was being stupidly painful with one of my nails, and then like the excess water was not letting me sleep. So yeah, it was a bad weekend all over. Not a lot of rest. And everything kind of hurts. So I'm hoping that it's kind of like calms the fuck down. But I did at least get a reasonable stretch about walking around and stuff over the weekend, so that's good. In the wars, as I say. Man, I'm always in the wars. And apparently I'm mowing down zombies, so that's a thing. My game just froze. Yeah, no, I've always been like I've always been told that I'm like in the wars or whatever, you know. Curious how long this corpse is going to stay on the car and if it damages it. I feel like it's slowing it down, like the aerodynamics of the vehicle have just completely crapped itself. Are you going to stay on the corner? You could have if I hadn't taken it so sharp, but we had to get you off the bonnet so we could go a tiny bit faster. It's not like this car goes very fast. Like, there's the other cow. Because of Sunday driver trait. Oh no, there we go. We got some speed up. Okay, it is possible. Referring to Code Vein 2, which I'm trying for the first time. Oh yeah. I wasn't aware it was part of the conversation, sorry. I assume that what happened is I asked you what was up and what you were doing, and then you said what you were doing, and I completely missed the reference or something. You did say it. You're okay, don't mind me. I'm a bit tired, okay? Just gonna be doing the best I can this week. I'm supposed to be playing Diablo 2 tonight. I'm supposed to be back with that for the start of this year. But that's going to have to wait. They'll either be later this week or that will be next week. Because I don't have the energy to remember all the things with that. So we'll see how we go. Just taking like every day as a day at the moment. Got like so much stuff. Oh my god, I have to tell you this shit. So okay, I needed coffee. I ran out of coffee during the Billathon event, so I put coffee on my grocery list, and my partner like went and picked up some stuff this afternoon, and I at no point communicated or knew what size coffee I was putting on the list. I only get like itty bitty tiny like little coffee jars, and they suffice me for like a couple of weeks. I'm the only one that drinks them, and I get them because I don't want them to go stale at any point. And anyway, so I saw like there was this really, really fucking good deal on this particular jar of coffee. And I'm like, well, it's the one that I drink, but it's probably very clearly a little bit bigger. I'm going to have to cut down these bushes, apparently. This is terrible. Anywho, so I added it to the list. And my partner came home and I was having such a day. Having such a day today. I was so tired and everything just kept happening. And I walked out to grab something out of the kitchen and I just saw this gigantic jar of coffee and I just lost it. I just couldn't. I wasn't mad. I was just so like, it was the last thing in my day, you know, and I'm just like, nah. Whatever I was planning to do today, it's not happening. It's just, that's too much. And it's huge. It's such a big container. My partner's gonna have to like drink some of it because like there's no way I can drink that before it goes stale, you know. That's it. You read the second message, not the first one. I probably did miss it because while I'm driving, I try to like only keep up with like the bare minimum lines and stuff, or otherwise I'll hit a tree. I'm very, very well known for doing that. So I was trying to keep the car in good condition, which is why I was swerving all over the fucking place. Don't drive tired, people. My person is very clearly ridiculously tired. This final straw has dropped. It wasn't like it was like the final straw. It was just like, it was too much. You know, I kind of just broke down in hysterical laughing from it. I just couldn't, you know. It was just like too much. It was too much. I haven't had like a reaction to something like that, but like I asked my partner. I pointed to like the empty one that I had, and I'm like, did it not seem like it was a bit weird that it was a little bit big compared to what I normally get? And he's like, it was concerning, but like I thought you knew what you were doing. It was a pretty good price. I'm like, it was a good price. Yes. Yeah, anyway, so we've got coffee for at least like 2 months now, and we're like thinking about like giving some of the shit to like our friends because it's ridiculous. Yeah, transfer matching stuff into there if we've got like space. I don't even know what I'm carrying. I don't want to like dump everything out, but I do have like a shit ton of rags that we're gonna sort those out. So I'm gonna like, you know, chuck them in a container at some point here. Fuck's sake. What's a crazy cackling? The hell am I supposed to do with this? Yeah, basically, like we did have like a pretty solid laugh over it for like a while because it just the absurdity of the whole situation. But like I was sitting there, I'm like, I might be a lot more tired than I think I am, you know, for me to just like respond that way kind of thing. But yeah, my partner says that he'll drink some of it. He just hates our coffee. Like he can drink it. He just doesn't like it compared to like the pod things that we've got that he can use. What's up, Phoenix? I don't even know where Phoenix is, but he had everything to say earlier. I have some like Coke. Hold on. It was also hilarious. We got given these like little tiny fucking Coke bottles. They're ridiculously small. But they look like they're like, what do you call it? They look like they're made from the exact same quantity of plastic as like a 2-liter Coke bottle. It makes no sense. Oh, man. Anyway, I've had a weekend. What kind of coffee is it? You don't mind me asking. It's just like Moccona. or whatever. It's just like, what do you call it? Like instant coffee stuff, right? So it's just basic instant stuff. But the thing is, like, it's one of those ones that's in like a glass jar with like a plastic stopper type thing. And, like, I know that every time I go in and out of it, it's going to add air to it. And that's going to, like, kind of bring down the quality, kind of like crap it out a little bit, sort of thing. But, yeah, not a huge fan of that either. I mean, I kind of don't care too much with coffee, but the stronger the coffee is, the more likely it is to upset my stomach or groans. So I do kind of like lean towards like the lighter stuff that doesn't irritate it. Hey Bandana, welcome in. YouTube autoplay brought me here. This is Project Zomboid. Welcome in. I'm usually playing this on Fridays, but yeah, I'm kind of ridiculously tired, so after an event I did last week, so we're doing this today. So I'll basically be trying to get her to like unload her vehicle, put all of her shit away. Then we've got to get her to like sleep and exercise and probably get some tailoring skills going as well and shit. So fuck knows with that, and probably also carpentry skills maybe. So yeah, she's going to be a bit of a homebody today. We're going to probably mostly stay here unless I need to drive somewhere. So I probably won't be fighting any zombies and stuff today. It'll be mostly just like big chit-chats type stuff. But yeah, the coffee stuff, I don't know. I don't mind, as I said, like all the different coffees and stuff. I've gone through different types and whatever. I think there's only like one that I don't like, and it comes in a tin. I think it's like Imperial Roast or something, and I can't stand it. But I don't know. Like I used to like Nescafe. I don't mind Moccona, but I also do drink it like double strength as well. So, and I do have like a little coffee pod machine thing, which is what my partner likes. He likes a specific type of pod with that, but I find those upset my stomach. But I also do have them at like 4 times the strength, so there is that. Also, when it gets in like about an hour or so's time, we can make her have a sleep. I don't want to put her to sleep like too late, because then I think she's going to sleep through to like super late in the morning, and this is probably going to take us a couple of goes to get all the shit out of the car. So I don't think I've got spare space to put all of the clothing, and we don't have any power anymore, so I'm going to put like a lot of the clothing shit just on the ground here, because I do want to do shit with that too. So not into the holster, put it on the ground. I also have a lot of medical stuff, which is neat, because I do want to kind of see if we can get some, I don't know, tailoring skills up, get some, that way I can get like the thread and shit out of the clothes, because apparently that's what I've got to do to get it out of the rags and crap. So I've torn up like a shit ton of clothing, and I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe patch some stuff, see how we go with that. I also have a fuck ton of books, which she's also got to read a bunch of books as well. So I went through all the VHSs. I think all except for one, maybe. I do think I found like one more VHS out there. And I have like a bunch of like skill magazines and crap, which I do think she's already read. So we'll see how we go. I also don't know if I've got like a tool spot in the house yet, but we'll find out. We'll find out as we go. As long as she's not starving and she's not too thirsty, we should be fine. Are those my tools or what? I don't know if I've got a spot for these, but chuck them all into my inventory for the moment. As long as I'm not accidentally taking out shit that I need to keep on me. Like I saw there was a starred torch on there for a moment. One of these two. That one. Give me that, because I don't want to accidentally drop that somewhere. And then I've got like, I don't know what the fuck to do with like copper scraps and crap, but I figure I'm going to just put them with like materials and shit, you know? And I'm pretty sure we've read all the magazines, which there was something else I learnt about these fucking things. So I was going to use them for kindling, which, by the way, I've got to find a fireplace before winter. I was going to use them for kindling, but I think you can actually make them into low-grade armor if you have spares. So, like, this Zappa magazine, I've got like 3 of them. I should be able to make limb armor like this, which honestly she could probably fucking do with. But what's she got? She's got no crotch and no chest protection. I gotta look at that. How do you not have crotch protection? See, she could definitely do with like shin protection. I wish. Oh no, I can spin her. I was gonna say, I'm like, man, I wish I could spin her. By the look of it, she might have a small hole here. I'd have to inspect that. And she looks like she's otherwise good. I didn't know I could rotate her like that. That's fantastic. Pretty sure you can melt metal scraps into something usable. They can just be used for metalworking. I think they're used in metalworking. Oh yeah, that's right. I have my log pile. Yeah, we've got that shit to deal with too. I've got to cut up some wood. Yeah, for sure. I think they go into something in that capacity, but yeah, I haven't got that far in the game yet. Like, I haven't done any metalworking. I have barely done any crafting. We have a couple of boxes of nails, so I could probably put up some defenses. Like, I could board up the windows, I do suspect. And then after that, I could remove it. That should get me like some carpentry skills. But I got to cut up the wood into planks first. And it wouldn't hurt me to have them cut up for winter anyway. I have these giant ass boxes for that. So we're definitely going to do that. What's up, Phoenix? I see you. You're not that hidden. Hold on. Phoenix requires pets. See, I told you it requires pets. You're not jumping up. You want up? You go on that chair. See, that chair's completely available. Yep. Anyway, Phoenix is my cat for anybody that doesn't know. You will hear him in the background. 150%. He's got everything to say all the time about anything. Kind of like me. Honestly. I should also feed her. Oh no, wait. Hold on. It's time for us to go get some sleep. I believe I shut the front door. We should be fine. If I get nibbled in the night, I'm not going to be very happy about it. Alright. I'm pretty sure you can... Yeah, I saw that. Gotta protect the shins. See, I kind of find... I think she gets bitten on her forearm and, like, her middle waist or up here a lot. It's either around the neck to shoulder or the inner arm to hand or the, like, stomach torso kind of thing. That's where I tend to get her bitten a lot. Okay, well, we managed to sleep through to the morning, and it's before our alarm, I think, too. So that's kind of cool. And the reason why I'm keeping the weapon out is I do want to